The world holds its breath. When a pope dies or resigns, a unique and ancient process begins. It is a time of transition for the world's largest Christian denomination. The Roman Catholic Church must choose a new leader, a new vicar of Christ. This process is called a conclave. The word comes from Latin cum clave, with a key. It points to the dramatic locking of the cardinals inside the Vatican. This secrecy is not just for show. It's designed to protect the integrity of the election. From the political maneuvering of kings and emperors that once plagued the process, it creates a space of intense prayer and discernment. This intense secrecy fuels global fascination. In an age of instant information and total transparency, the idea of a group of men cut off to make a decision of such magnitude is almost unthinkable. The conclave is one of the last great mysteries of the modern world. News networks set up round-the-clock vigils in St. Peter's Square, the Papabili. The process begins the moment the papacy becomes vacant. Cardinals from every corner of the globe start their journey to Rome. These men are often called the princes of the church. They are the highest-ranking clergy after the Pope himself. Only cardinals under 80 on the day the papacy becomes vacant may vote. They leave their dioceses in Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Europe. They converge on the Eternal City, a visible sign the universal church is assembling. Instead, they attend the general congregations. Alliances are subtly formed, candidates are quietly assessed. On the morning the conclave is set to begin, the cardinals gather in St. Peter's Basilica. It is the last time the cardinals will be seen by the outside world. The dean of the College of Cardinals typically delivers the homily. They are dressed in their choral robes, including the distinctive red cassock and mozzetta. From here, they proceed in a solemn procession to the Sistine Chapel, chanting the Litany of the Saints. The sound of their chanting echoes through the grand halls of the Vatican. Once all the cardinals have entered the Sistine Chapel and taken their places, one by one they place their hand on the Book of the Gospels and swear to observe the rules of the conclave. The master of pontifical liturgical celebrations gives the famous command, Extra Omnes. The command, Extra Omnes, marks a dramatic and decisive moment. They are surrounded by Michelangelo's masterpieces, the stunning ceiling depicting the story of creation. The goal, an impermeable bubble preventing any communication in or out. This tradition dates back to the 13th century when cardinals were locked up and put on rations. No telephones, no televisions, no radios, and absolutely no internet access. In the modern era, a high-tech sweep covers the entire area. The isolation is meant to foster pure discernment, the intersection of the human and the divine. It is a story of faith, sealed with a key. The voting process, known as the scrutiny, is methodical and highly ritualized. 3 are chosen as scrutineers, 3 as infirmari, and 3 as revisers. Each cardinal elector receives a rectangular ballot paper inscribed with the Latin words, Elego in summum pontificem. A close-up of a cardinal's hand writes the name. Handwriting should be disguised. This is a personal, secret discernment.
I call as my witness Christ the Lord.
He places the ballot on a paten, then slides it into a large urn on the altar.
The first reads a name, the second reads the same name, the third reads it aloud to the assembly.
To be elected, a candidate needs a 2/3 majority. If no one reaches it, the ballots are burned. Life inside the sealed world of the conclave is a unique blend of solemn ritual and structured routine. Each cardinal has a small suite with rooms assigned by lot. A prominent cardinal could end up in the same simple room as a cardinal from a developing nation. Formal debate is forbidden inside the Sistine Chapel itself, reserved for prayer and voting. Conversations take place over meals or during walks in designated courtyards. It is during these informal moments that a consensus begins to form. The prohibition on communication with the outside world is absolute and strictly enforced. This shared life helps to break down geographical and cultural barriers. It is in this isolated, prayerful environment that cardinals work towards a decision affecting the entire world. Twice a day, the world's attention turns to a small chimney pipe on the roof of the Sistine Chapel. If no candidate has received the required majority, the smoke is black, fumata nera. The moment of decision is announced by white smoke, the fumata bianca. Bells across Rome begin to peal, confirming the news: the church has a new pope.
Do you accept your canonical election as Supreme Pontiff?
The new pope announces the papal name he has chosen, signaling his intended pontificate.
Annuntio vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus papam. We have a pope.
The new pope steps onto the balcony to offer his blessing, urbi et orbi, to the city and to the world.
This is the powerful climax. Secret election to public presentation of a new shepherd.